Now from My News 26, it's high school hockey, coming to you from the WEX in Cadillac.
Postgame show, Bill Dooley along with head coach Scott Graham. Scott, thanks for taking some time for us.
You bet.
Looking at tonight's game, you guys have piled up a lot of goals in 2 nights, 17 goals. One of the things that Jeff Castillo and I were noticing is your power play. Last night wasn't that strong, but tonight, what did you think about it?
I thought very highly of it tonight, I can tell you that. We spent a lot of time yesterday in practice, actually the last few days in practice, really focusing some time on it, along with our penalty kill, especially the penalty kill in the neutral zone. Yesterday we spent a certain amount of time on to really focus in on really trying to shore that up and increase our opportunities to prevent them from entering the zone. Yeah. But power play was definitely something we worked on, and it's certainly something we had to spend a little bit of time on in order to really try and bring things together.
Both first periods, you guys came out a little sluggish last night and tonight, but whatever you're saying in the locker room, Coach, they're coming out on fire. They've been scoring a lot of goals in the second period.
I can definitely admit to the fact not much has been being said other than the fact of reality check and gut check within ourselves. And the nicest thing of it is we talk a lot about progressing as the game goes on and getting better as the game goes on. And I don't think there's any secret the last 2 games we come out maybe a little flat, just taking a little time to find our groove and our niche and get things settled into the game. And definitely coming out in the second period, we've upped our game, and we've definitely gotten better the last 2 games as the game has wore on, and it's really nice to see. And you take a look at the last game and then tonight's game. What's also really nice to see is the spread out factor of scoring and what we're seeing across the board. It's not just one or two guys dominating in the scoring. We're seeing production from everyone.
Yeah, I thought the players were very responsible too, for the most part, in the defensive zone. Maybe in the first period, but after that, they were really looking good in the defensive zone.
We've changed some things up the last 2 years, going last year into this year, and I will say we've done a really nice work with the transition and the change. And if you take a look at the last game, from my recollection, if you take a look at the last game and you look at this game tonight, very few opportunities were presented under sustained defensive zone coverage. We really were able to find ways to protect inside out and really transition well and get the puck out of the zone. But most of their goals that came, you take a look at the other night and you take a look at tonight, their goals, the one goal in the first period was just at the end of a power play. The other goal was transition, and the 2 goals against the other night were transitional opportunities. So I'm really liking what we're seeing in the defensive zone. And it's a lot of reading and reacting, and it's tough, but it's really tough, hard-nosed defense, inside-out posturing and positioning that'll get us there.
Great. Well, good job tonight. I know your next game is, I believe, next week, the big 131 challenge with Big Rapids, and then you have the Thanksgiving break, and then you'll go back to work after that. So thank you very much for spending some time with us. Congratulations on the good start to the season, and good luck next Wednesday against Big Rapids.
Thanks.
All right. All right, now we're going to get Jeff Castillo in here for our final stats. Get your glasses on so you can read there, Jeff. Okay. All right, Jeff's going to go over the scoring. You got everything set there?
Pretty sure.
All right.
Okay. First of all, Cadillac outshot Manistee 60-13 overall. So, and that was huge.
60-13.
Holy smokes. Yeah, that's a lot of shots. So Cadillac opened up the scoring with Alex Kaspriak scoring with an assist from Ben Farley and Alan Shear. Manistee then came back and scored Mason Callison with an assist from Ryan Foley. Manistee got their second tally of the first period by Emil Callio. Assist on that was Josh Fitzgerald and Trevor Pursoon. Second period was all Cadillac. Goals by Hayden Watkins with an assist from Brandon Eller. And then Mike Gussert got in on the scoring from Cam Leotar and Ben Farley. And then the last goal of the period was Ben Farley unassisted.
That was that end-to-end rush. That was a beautiful goal.
That was a beautiful goal. And Ben had been stuffed by the goalie a couple times before that, and so it was his turn to get one past him, I guess.
Yep.
You could say. And in the final tally here in the third period, we had Cam Leotart scoring from Ben Farley and Mike Gussert. Brock Taylor then scored, I remember that was a power play goal, as a number of these were.
Yep.
But Brock Taylor scored from Ben Farley and Matt Fox. We had Brendan Shanahan scoring from Gerstenberger. Trying to think of the first name there.
17, that's Brennan.
Brennan, okay, sorry about that. Brennan Gerstenberger. And the last goal of the night was Mike Gussert from Matt Fox and Cam Leotart. And that was the 9-2 tally. 8-2 or 9-2?
8-2. Last night was 9-2, so hard to keep track. A lot of goals scoring. Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the game tonight. We also want to thank Cadillac Tire, High Point GMC Cadillac, and also Pizza Plus for being our sponsors tonight. Our next game for hockey will be November 30th. I want to thank Jeff Castillo, my partner. He had a lot of fun tonight.
Absolutely.
And we want to thank everybody also for watching. Our final score tonight from the Wexford Civic Arena is the Cadillac Vikings 8, the Manistee Chippewas 2. You're watching high school action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Good night, everyone.
Good night.